京都の駅のホテルだったんですけど、京都駅から近い和菓子屋さん探してたからそこまで連れて行きました。
Nice. めっちゃフレンドリー. Thank you so much. Hey guys, it's Kat the Cat. Today we are gonna go and ask Japanese if they ever helped out a foreigner in trouble. And maybe they will help out you in the future, or maybe some foreigners have actually helped out Japanese people more. Let's go and find out and ask Japanese. じゃん Have you ever helped a foreigner? 海外の人を助けたことありますか？大きく。おー、Yes。まだだ。おー。はい。まだ。てるん。Yes。No。Thank you so much。じゃあ、その話をぜひ聞かせてください。外国人に助けた人誰だったの？いつだったの？何だったの？
両手で持つんですかねこれバイトをしてる時にホテルでバイトしてたんですけど、なんか道迷っちゃってここに行きたいんですけどみたいなのをめっちゃ英語で言われて分かんなかったから LINE の英語のやつ追加して一緒に2人でやって地図出してここですよって言っても分かんなかったから直接連れて行きました。近くだったから。
何人だったんですか？
どこから来たか聞き取れなかったんですけど英語圏です。英語の LINE 登録のやつでやったから。ホテル京都の駅のホテルだったんですけど京都駅から近い和菓子屋さん探してたからそこまで連れて行きました。
ナイス。めっちゃフレンドリー。Thank you so much
電車の乗り換えの切符の買い方が分かんなかったみたいで違う会社の電車線を変えたら何円になるかを教えてあげました。
これ何人だったんですか？
中国人かなと思います。
でどうやって会話しました？
私中国語得意なんですよ。でもそうで勉強したからやったけど、ちょっとまあはいそんな感じです。
シェシェ
シェシェ
シェシェ。
はい
今私鹿児島に住んでるんですけど市内電車路面で走ってる電車で、JR の駅まで行きたいって言っててわからないって言ってて英語で片言で喋ったんですけどあんまり分かってなさそうだったから連れて行きました。
どれぐらい？
でも3分ぐらいのところの市内電車の駅まで行ってこの電車に乗ってねって言ってバイバイしました。
何人ですか？
中国人です。はい。
いいですね。会話はどうやってしました？
会話は片言の英語で喋りました。
シェシェ。
シェシェ。Thank you。
バイト先で自分本屋で働いてるんですけどその時なんかこの本ありますかって聞かれてそれでまあ実際にはまあ見つけることができなかったんですけどそこでなんか初めてこう仕事としてなんか英語をこう交えたっていうのがあります。
何人だったんですか？
多分アメリカの人かなって。一応大学のなんか教授っぽい人でした。
でその本は英語の本だったんですか？
英語の本です。英語の現地の本なのかなっていうのを感じましたね。そこまではちょっと確認できなくてまあ日本の本しか自分のバイト先は取り扱ってないんでちょっとそこが助けてあげれなかったから残念だなって。でもできるだけベストは尽くしたんで、はい。
片言喋ったってことはその時はもうちょっと日本語が英語がどんな感じだったんですか？
英語はまあそこそこなんとなくこう通じたんですけどどちらかというと業務上のこういうやり取りというかなんだろうシステム的な問題でできなかったっていうのがあったんでちょっと悔しかったですね。
Please tell me how to get to Harajuku Station.
Please head to this way and turn right and walk
3 minutes and turn left now じゃないななんつうんだすぐturn left
and you can see on right side or left side
left side
On the left side. はい、ありがとうございます。急にドッキリさせちゃった。じゃあ今まで道聞かれたりとかはまだなかったってことですか？
なんか1回は聞かれたことあるんですけどなんか英語話せないから答えられなくてなんか他の人に預けてしまった。
なんか私を聞くんじゃなくてこの人に聞いてくださいみたいな、
そんな感じ。
こうやってコツとか原宿行きはどこですかとか言われた時どうしますか？
案内する、一緒に行く。
じゃあ今の場合は、Sorry, where's 原宿 station? って言われた時どうしますか？
一緒に行くしかなくない？
じゃあ Yes の方、なんか誰だったんですか？何人とか？
中国人が駅で迷ってて、なんか片言のなんか携帯とか使ってここだよみたいな感じで教えてあげました。
携帯でどうやって会話ができたんですか？
なんか Google 翻訳みたいな、なんかこっちですよみたいな携帯出して、なんか友達が助けててそこに合流して一緒に連れてってあげました。
その探した場所まで何分ぐらい遠かったんですか？
すぐ近くの駅の中だったんでそこまで一緒に行って、
何探してたんですか？
なんか銀座に行きたいって言ってて、ですぐそこで迷ってて、銀座に行くにはどうしたらいいですかみたいな感じで、この線を使ってこうやって行きますよみたいな感じのを教えてあげました。
じゃあこれで全ての質問でした。ありがとうございました。Have you ever helped a foreigner? Well, we had an equal split between yes and no. Both equally, some people say they never had the opportunity, or they're too shy to speak any Japanese, any English at all whatsoever, which is a bit of a shame because, you might go up to a Japanese person and say, please help me, and they go like, I can't speak English, so no. I think there are ways to help people without losing language, but anyways, director, stop drawing filthy things on the chalkboard. On that note, have you ever helped a Japanese person? I've been helped by Japanese people a lot. From the point I came here as a visitor, also now working in Japan, you always have really good senpai who teach me a lot of things and explain things to me. And there's just one little story that I'd like to share with you, and it's the story of the black umbrella. And what happened to me was I went to a shoot in a different prefecture, and it was night and I was on my own, and I wanted to just go to the konbini because I needed to get myself some yogurt and just a couple of things like a drink and such. So I walked to the konbini, it was drizzling a little bit, and once I was inside the konbini, it started pouring like it was raining cats and dogs. And I stood there and I was like, oh great, it's night, I'm by myself, it's pouring outside and I don't have an umbrella, and I'm wearing a fairly thin summer clothes and the rain was pretty cold. So I stood there and I looked at the umbrellas they sell in the convenience stores, and they were all really expensive, and I didn't have that much money on me, so I was a bit worried about it. So I stood there and it was, one of those moments when you just feel really low, and I was just like, oh. So I looked at the staff and I was like, do you have any umbrellas that are like a little bit cheaper, because they were like 1,000 yen or more? And he was like, just hold on for a second. So he went away, and it took a while, and he came back and handed me a black umbrella, and I was like, I don't live in this prefecture, I can't return this, we're shooting here and we're off the next day. And he's like, no, it's fine, someone's left it here like weeks and months ago and no one's been picking it up, so no one is probably gonna pick this up, so you can have it. And I was just like so grateful and so happy. So when I was walking through the rain home on that day, I was just so incredibly grateful. I had this massive smile on my face. I was so happy. And as it so happened, I had a shoot again in that prefecture a couple of weeks later. And I stayed actually in a hotel again near to that convenience store. So what I did in order to return the gratitude, I bought some sweets for that person, and I actually tried to see that person, but apparently he was out. He was an older gentleman. But I phoned it, I was like, is so-and-so working here? Because I knew his name on the receipt. And they were like, no, he's not here today. And I was like, can I leave him something here? And they're like, okay, it's fine. But the feeling that the older lady who was working, she was like, why is he speaking to such a young woman? So I hope I didn't make any rumors there. But yeah, I gave him a sweet and just a little letter saying thank you very much. You helped me out a lot. So that's the thing where a Japanese person really helped me. Please don't go to a convenience store and expect to get a free umbrella that has been left behind. That probably usually doesn't happen, but I think he felt just sorry for me because I was already like like that. So yeah, Japanese person helped me out a lot, but my director as well, who is playing basketball behind the camera right now, he's helped me a lot. He's explained me a lot about Japanese culture, and when I feel down, talks a lot with me. So I have good senpai. On that note, we have videos about senpai, which are like your seniors, that are up on the channel. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to see them. Maybe have a look in our videos that we uploaded before to find out more about Japanese culture. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll catch you soon on Ask Japanese.